Hello again, it's Jess or Jashi Corinne, and today I'm going to be setting up for week 20 in my bullet journal, which is May 14th through to May 20th. But before that, we're just going to have a quick look at how this week has turned out. So as you'll remember from last week's plan with me, this week's setup was quite simple because I wasn't really feeling that inspired to go into my bullet journal and write things down. I wanted to make sure that I had a layout that would make it really easy for me to record tasks and events. So all that this setup included was really a task list down the right hand side and then space for my events on the left. Although the aim of this spread was to really get me back into my bullet journal, I've had somewhat of a brain block all week, which means I haven't been easily able to think of the things I've had to do. For that reason, my to-do list for the week is looking relatively short compared to usual. At this stage, I am quite glad that I left this right-hand page blank, because as you can see, I haven't actually needed it with the task list that I have so far. At this stage, I'm not too sure how I'm going to use this page, but I'm thinking I might use it for a quote or some lettering practice. Before we jump in, just a reminder that any of the equipment that I use in this plan with me will be linked in the description box below. Before filming, I went through with a pencil and sketched out where I wanted each section of today's layout to go. I then used a Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liner to do any of the outlining for the sections. Although I typically do my outlining with my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen, for this coming week I wanted there to be a little bit more additional colour. I then went in with my Tombow Dual Brush marker in the colour 623 to colour in any spaces that were going to have titles. On some sections I laid down some washi tape just to make it a little bit easier to make sure I was going to colour within the lines. This is a really useful trick for where you want to colour in sections with crisp lines. You do, however, have to be quite careful that you don't rip your paper when you try and pull the washi tape up again. For any sections where I went outside of the border, I used my Uniball Signo white gel pen to touch those up. I then used my Faber-Castell Pitt Artist Pen in the size S to write in any of the black text. To finish off, I just went back in with the same Staedtler Tri-Plus fine liner to write in the final pieces of text. Alrighty, and that's where we're going to leave it for today. So as you can see, we have a box for each day of the week, and then a space for my events. We also have a small section for my dinner plans, and then just a regular monthly calendar. This box here, not too sure what I'm going to do with that yet. I think I might put some kind of a quote or maybe a picture or a doodle or something like that, but I guess we'll have to see what happens when I actually get to this week. As you can see, I did get a small amount of tearing when I ripped up the washi for that last little segment there. So as I mentioned, if you do use that method, you do have to be quite careful. Especially if you're putting down a lot of ink with your pens, it can make your page quite wet and actually quite fragile. Thank you for watching. If you liked today's video, please do make sure to give this video a big thumbs up. If you have any thoughts, comments or feels, please do leave them in the comments section below. And if you haven't already, you can subscribe to my channel to see the videos I release every Thursday and Sunday. Until next time, bye!